Hello everybody, welcome to another lesson in algebra. So today we're going to be looking at factorization. So we're going to be factorizing using the highest common factor, the HCF, highest common factor. Alright, so we've got some examples there. Alright, for the first one we've got 4x minus 28. We have to factorize this. Alright, so what is our highest common factor? We can see that okay, we've got 4. We've got 28, and remember 28 is also divisible by 4, so our highest common factor in this case is 4. All right, so we're going to just do it like this. We'll have 4x minus 28. Okay, so we have our highest common factor is 4. All right, so we're going to divide both sides by 4, divide by 4, and divide by 4. Right, so on this side, I'm going to put our answer. You always put the highest common factor outside the bracket, so it will be 4 bracket. So 4 divided by 4x, that is x. All right. Minus 4 divided by 28, that is 7. So our answer is 4x minus 7. Okay. You can expand this bracket to confirm 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times negative 7 is 28. All right, to go to our next one, 3x squared minus 12. Okay, 3x squared minus 12. So I'm going to write it here. 3x squared minus 12. Right, so our highest common factor here is going to be 3. Remember, 3 is also divisible by 12. Right, so we're going to divide both sides by 3. 3. Right, highest common factor is always put outside the brackets. 3 divided by x, 3x squared, that's x squared, minus 3 divided by 12, that's 4. So we have 3x squared minus 4. Now we have perfect squares here, okay? X squared and 2 is also 4 is also a perfect square. So now this is what we're going to have to factorize by the difference of squares, okay? The difference of perfect squares. And let me illustrate that here. That is when you have a squared minus b squared, which will give you a minus b and also a plus b. All right, so our a squared here is x squared. Okay, our a squared here is squared. Our b squared is 4, can also be written as 2 squared. Okay, so let me just put it, let me illustrate it like this. So we'll have 3 x squared. 4 can also be written as 2 squared. All right, 2 squared. All right, that is 2 squared there. So we're going to have 3x minus 2 x plus 2. Right, so we factorize first using the highest common factor, then we factorize using the difference of perfect squares. All right, so always pay attention whenever you see perfect squares. being subtracted by each other, you factorize. Okay. All right. So our answer is going to be 3x squared x plus 2. All right. Let me just erase that so I can make room for question 3. All right. Question 3, it says 5x squared plus 25. So we have to factorize. So what is our highest common factor? Okay, we have 50 here. We've also got 25. So our highest common factor is 5. All right. So always put our highest common factor outside the brackets. All right. So we'll divide both sides by 5. 5 divided by 5 divided by 5. All right. So 50, 5 divided by 50x squared, that's 10x squared plus 25 divided by 5, that's 5. Okay, that is our answer. Okay, so we've got our final question, which is 2x plus 20. 2x plus 20, right? Our highest common factor here is 2, right? We're going to divide both sides. We're going to divide everything by our highest common factor, that is 2. We'll say divided by 2, divided by 2. So 2x divided by 2, that's x, plus 20 divided by 2, that's 10. And you have factorized. So it's as easy as that. As I always say, practice, practice, and you get better at this. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.